Welcome to our channel. If you have not subscribed on Facebook and Instagram, follow us there at We Are Ocampo. Today is the last Saturday before Christmas, so we were not able to do our Wellness Friday the previous day, so we're conducting it today on Saturday, and it is such a timely day to conduct this wellness. So thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this and it's not live anymore, it's still relevant because it applies everything that we're going to be discussing today. So I just want to do a shout out to everyone. How you all doing? Let us know where you're viewing, which city is Christmas season finding you. Maybe you're far from home, you're traveling, or you're uh, working somewhere, or you've been there for years. Just let me know which city you're viewing from and how is it there. Is there snow already? Are you going to experience a white Christmas or for many of us just a cold Christmas? It's cold here. It's been cold here in Tagaytay. Yes, so just let us know which city you're viewing from and how you're doing this Christmas season. Remember, Jesus Christ is the reason for this season. As Pierre is saying, New York City. Oh, I wonder how it is going on there. You know, in the movies, we see a lot of Christmas settings in New York City where it's so cozy and snowy. So I hope you're keeping warm. Janet Nathaniel from Giant of Africa, Nigeria. Weather is very hot over here. Oh, wow, wonderful. Hello, my sister. Uh, Janet. Yes. And the rest, I wonder how you all are doing. I hope you're keeping yourself well in this season, just enjoying the marrying, partying. I'm sure there's been a lot of parties already, and there will be more to come. Darky says, I'm watching from Botswana. It's hot, windy, and dry. Okay, that's wonderful. At least you're keeping dry. Some of us are getting the wet season. We've been having a storm back here the previous 2 days. So I'm glad you're keeping it dry. Roka Kerry, Nairobi, Kenya, it's hot here. Oh, wow. I didn't know it was hot in Kenya. I thought it was cold. I do remember December being hot. I've lived there for 8 years. June and July is colder. Yes, I remember now. Janet, my regards to your family. I love you both. God bless you. Thank you, and God bless you too. New York City is cold now, but no snow. Oh, what happened? Okay. No wonder why that song said we'll have a white Christmas. So not every Christmas is white. All right. The rest, I wonder where you're viewing from. Reverend Liz is doing well. You probably can hear the kids in the background. It is 8:26 here in the evening at night. So it's time to put the kids to bed. So that's what she's doing. That's why I'm here so by myself. But she's around and they're doing well. There's been an outbreak, of course, of COVID going all over the world, in the US, in the Philippines, in Africa, new cases. So please keep hydrated, and that's why it's also important to talk about health right now. Keep yourself, guys, safe. Of course, we're no longer what do you call this? Amateurs when it comes to COVID. We all know how to deal with it. And of course, let's ask the Lord to keep us safe. We don't take His protection for granted. Carolyn Saunders, it's a little cold. I am happy. Nassau, Bahamas. All right, yes. Good morning. I imagine it's morning there in the Bahamas today. All right, we're talking about health and wellness. And of course, what we've been sharing with everyone lately is the ITeraCare device. And we're going to talk all about that. And yes, Janet says, amen, keep on making God proud. Well, thank you. And you too. Yes. So health is wealth. As you know, in December, a lot of parties, a lot of things going on, a lot of eating turkey and some mistletoe to make your spirits bright. But it also gives our blood pressure a raise. That's Reverend Liz in the background, the technical team. Yes, so it's important to watch our portions as we eat in the parties, as we drink those juices. So just a healthy tip, just to cut down on things on sodium and on sugar and all the, just watch ourselves, eat more vegetables, drink more water. All right, and of course sleep well. So ITeraCare, I have just 4 quick things to share about ITeraCare. Again, you probably heard us say that ITeraCare really helps. And again, the full disclosure, it's not a medical device. It's not claiming to cure you to do anything. What it does, it charges your cells to the right vibration because our cells have electricity. Did you know that? And this ITeraCare, once you blow it on you, yourself, like this, it charges your cell to its optimum level. And when it happens, your cell is now able to eliminate the bad cells. Yes, those that are sleepy, tired, worn out cells, they are flushed out. So there's a detox going on. And then the second thing that happens is your cells are now rejuvenated, and it promotes the circulation in your body once you are using the terahertz frequency. So this uses the terahertz frequency. It's between microwave and infrared. It is safe to use, certified, and that's actually the exact vibration that your body's cells are vibrating in. So when it's receiving the ITeraCare frequency, your body is now able to eliminate all of that. And number 3, it removes the blockages. It helps remove the blockages from your lymph nodes and your meridian points. Now, the meridian points is not really talked about in Western medicine, in hospitals, but in the Eastern and in the traditional medicine, meridian points are well known and utilized by the body. What we know in the West, like doctors and medicines, are the lymph nodes. So this really clears it out. It's able to filter out and flush all those meridian points so you can have your body more able to heal itself, because God created our bodies to heal itself, to rejuvenate, to regenerate. And like, for example, if you have a scratch, you can see it basically heal itself. So the ITeraCare just optimizes your body to do just that. And so we have so many of you already who got this from us. Thank you so much. But again, it is an investment on your health. And we're not doing this just because, we're selling stuff. We have better things to sell. But the main thing is really, we've seen it help us ourselves. It helped me. I was bedridden for almost like a year. I had a back issue. Of course, I give all the glory to the Lord. That was all Jesus. I'm not giving it to ITeraCare again. But after Jesus healed me, of course, this helped me throughout my recovery. Reverend Liz as well, with her arthritis. The doctor said it was incurable. And again, we give that glory to God that she has been cured from that. And ITeraCare is helping do that. And to all our children, we use it. We've been using this for almost 3 years now, before we started sharing it, because we want to be really careful, since out there in the internet and in the marketplace, there's so much, there's thousands of everybody saying, drink this, use this, it will cure you everything, cure cancer. Of course. So we're not saying that. What we're trying to share is, it has helped us so much. It has helped our mother-in-law, my own father, my own siblings, all of my siblings. They've heard of this, and we really have this in every home. And it has helped so much and save from hospital bills. So especially now in the Christmas, we're really aiming that every household, of course, comes under the banner of Jesus, and also every household to have this ITeraCare device, because it just promotes so much. Today I was hearing a lot of testimony, like just in my own house. I don't know if you've met Nancy. She was telling me about this man whose prostate was really helped because of ITeraCare. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about how it helps the body. Excuse me, babe, you have a call from Esther. Let's call her. All right. So what you do is you take the water. So for those of you who have already gotten it from us, we do send a detailed explanation on how to use it. And again, it's so simple to use. Even a child can use it. It's non-medical. It's simple as plug and play. You just plug it and then you switch it on. There. We always say the first thing you do is you get a pitcher of water in a glass, not plastic or not metal, just glass. You charge it for 2 minutes. Charge it when you blow the water because it changes the water composition. You can see it if you put it under a microscope. You can literally physically see the difference between the water, your normal drinking water, and then what after you charge it or you put it on the ITeraCare, you will see it's change its composition, its structure, and then it is able to flow more freely through your body. And for Reverend Liz, it really helps clear her out, clear her out, you know, in the restroom. More flow, a better movement there. If you're eating, I apologize. So that's what you do first. You drink it, and people also use that charged water for washing their faces, and they notice they have that glow afterward. They don't use any other thing, but their skin becomes younger and younger. They are rejuvenated, even white hair. And so after that, you do low heat, just 2 minutes. Pain. For pain, anything that is painful, you just blow it for 2 minutes, and you want to keep it in circular motion. You don't want to keep it in one spot stationary. You want to keep it circular. 2 minutes on the palm, 2 minutes on the right palm, and 2 minutes everywhere for a total of 15 minutes when you're beginning. All right, and then after that, you drink a glass of water again. So what are the side effects? The side effects of this using ITeraCare is you go to the hospital less times. The side effect is you're less sick. You cut down the number of your sick days. And the side effect is you drink less medicines. For example, painkiller. Instead of drinking painkiller, you'll find that you're drinking less of that because ITeraCare really helps with pain. And again, disclaimer, I'm not saying stop taking your medicines, stop going to the hospital. No, not at all. But what we're saying, according to our experiences, when the body is healing itself, there's less need to go to the hospital. There's less need for you to get sick, and your recovery is faster, right? For example, what are the real side effects? Come on. Of course, everything has a side effect if you don't use it properly. Even water has a side effect. Did you know that you can only drink 1 liter of water or liquids within 1 hour? If you exceed, you die. You literally die because your organs, kidney or liver, can only process 1 liter of water within 1 hour, 60 minutes. So if you drink more than 1 liter of water, it's water toxicity and you will die. There was this woman last year in the 4th of July, was it North Carolina or Texas? It was so hot, she kept drinking water. She died. So even water, which we know we should be drinking more of, has side effects. Everything has side effects, but this one, if you misuse it, yes. If you keep it stationary, like for 15 minutes in one spot, yes, you will get, when you blow it, you'll find it's a bit hot. It's hot. It's a blower. All right. I'm just reading the comments here. If you have any questions about this, by the way, go ahead and answer. I will answer. So those are the side effects of it. And then, for example, if you misuse it, yeah, basically it can burn you if you stay like on one spot for 15 minutes. That's why you need to follow the guide. For everyone that has ever gotten this from me, we do guide them step by step on how to do it. So basically that's it. And of course, for pregnant women, we advise not to use this, not because it's bad for them, but just generally pregnancies are sensitive. Even other medicines and drugs are told not to be given to pregnant women because it's a bit sensitive. So we just the company is just extra careful for that. But it's safe. It's totally safe for use, even for children, even for babies, things like that. So we just avoid like open wounds. If you have an open wound, we suggest not to blow directly on the open wound. Um, but you can blow anywhere else on the body, and especially drink that water. So it's very safe to use. Again, for everyone who has gotten this from us, I'm diligent in making sure that I guide them step by step on how to do it. And yes, so it's very safe to use. All right. Yes, and I also want to be reading the testimonials again. For some of you, especially this Christmas, the best gift is to get your loved ones this Itera, get yourself this Itera, because you just get it one time and it stays with you. Like this one has been with us for 3 years already. Plus it has a guarantee. In case it breaks down, of course, don't drop it. It has a crystal inside. You see this? It has a crystal inside that uses the terahertz and also the quartz and the scalar energy. So it's all technology, right? It uses that frequency for the body to really vibrate in its optimum level. We might not see it physically or even understand it, since we're not like scientists or doctors. Of course, some of the doctors there are already using ITeraCare and they recommend it for their patients. Can you believe? Doctors, medical doctors with 20 years, 30 years specialty, you know, they've seen the effect of ITeraCare and they recommend it. Last live, we mentioned how this doctor was advising their patient to continue using ITeraCare. Can you believe? Anyway, it uses terahertz. It's just like technology, like this video you're watching. We don't really know how it goes through the cable and the internet. It comes to our phone and computers, but it's there, it's working. So that's the same thing, technology. When you send an SMS through your phone, you don't see it go through the air, but you know the other person is receiving your communication. It's the same technology that God has given us, and it has been discovered. And again, there's been an outbreak of COVID. Of course, we plead the blood of the Lamb. He's the one who will help us, and He has given us garlic. It's very good. Ginger is powerful. If you are able to eat garlic and chew it, it's so powerful. Of course, not on an empty stomach. It will burn you. It's very strong. And chew some ginger. Of course, vitamin C, lots of citrus fruits, drink lots of fluids and soup and things like that. And also ITeraCare, it cuts down that pain immediately. It will still be there. Of course, it's not like magic or sorcery, but it cuts down that pain. Like for example, if you have that burning throat, like there's been a recent spike of COVID here in Tagaytay City and generally in the Philippines, and hopefully not where you are, but in case you're there, do garlic, ginger, all those good stuff. This one helps for the pain. Instead of popping that pill, that Advil, that ibuprofen, that paracetamol, which is good, you still need to take it, but just try, experiment. You can put it even. Yeah, for those who use it, it cuts down the pain immediately. They can feel it's still there, the sore throat is still there, and it's recovering or resolving quicker and quicker. I want to get to the testimonials so far. I wonder if I can ask Reverend Liz to give me the phone. Will you guys allow me to shout? She's upstairs and I'm doing the live. You guys give me permission to shout so that I can read the comments. Babe, Reverend Liz, sorry. I want to read the testimonials. We want to get to testimonials now. Oh, here it is. Somebody there. Michael Frederick Gabriel. Hey, I tried ITeraCare when I had a nasty fall. Oops, sorry. My tailbone really hurt. Ouch, sorry. My wife put me through the therapy. The pain subsided almost immediately. Wow, thank you for that. Mr. Michael Frederick. I can testify to that because my wife, uh, she was in excruciating pain. What is the left leg or the right leg? Left leg. The left leg, she couldn't bear the pain anymore because, between our bones, this is your knee. Think of this as your knee. This is your thigh. This is your, I don't know, leg and thigh. Between here, there needs to be collagen, right? But for arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, it attacks the collagen here in the middle. So what happens is it becomes bone on bone, and it's so excruciating, not just painful, excruciating. Blowing ITeraCare on it, because she didn't, my wife, Reverend Liz, she hates taking painkillers. Sometimes I have to push her because it's too much. But she says, it's so bad for the liver, and it is, and the kidney. It's so bad, especially the strong painkillers. And even these paracetamol ones, they're considerably safe, but if you pop them a lot of times over the years, they build up and, toxicity. Anyway, so she was averse to painkiller. So we used the ITeraCare. In 5 minutes, 10 minutes, the pain was like 50%. So yes, I can relate to what you're saying. All right, let me go ahead and read from the horse's mouth. Yes. All right. Okay. Julie Howard. This is a Facebook group of people who have used ITeraCare, and this group is not selling anything. They're not here to sell or convince people. It's just a page, almost 100,000 people from all over the world, mainly in the US, in America, and also other countries, sharing their experience with ITeraCare. Again, in this group, selling is not allowed. It's just purely for feedback. Some good, some on the way, but mostly good. Julie Howard. For anyone suffering excruciating back pain, I was diagnosed with osteoporosis. This testimony is for you. Back in March 2021, I was a volunteer helper. It was one of the best experiences. I drove home feeling frozen in pain. I canceled my appointment with a client. Little did I know this would be my life for the next 16 months. I slept in upright chair for 5 months. Wow. Due to the back spasms that often resulted when I tried to lay flat. It took numerous times to experience the worst. It was worse than giving birth to my son. The initial hospital visit, emergency room doctor missed the 4 compression fractures in my spine, and he sent me home saying, take your pain medication and work on your core muscles. For the next 4 months, I ended up so many times in the hospital emergency room with pain levels so high I would uncontrollably screaming as my back would spasm many times a day, and it would lock. I would feel paralyzed and stuck in a position. The longest I was stuck was for 13 hours. I remember this because it was my birthday. 2 doctors I saw said there was nothing they could do for me. I was escorted out, crying like a baby. This lasted so many months for 4 more months. A friend offered to come stay with me between her, and they were complete strangers. For 5 months, I could not walk, lift, or lower myself, or shower, or cook, or drive. Was in constant pain. I slept upright in a chair. Not to mention, one day I took a lot of pain meds to prepare for myself for what to have been. Nothing was changing. Within an hour of entering emergency room, I was scanned and told I had 4 spinal compression fractures. This is a long one. I was in a hospital bed for 10 months. I injured again another spine. It took another 15 months. And then I was walking with a walker. Enter ITeraCare. My friend Terry Bernier sent me at ITeraCare Classic Wand. I used it too much at first, 2 hours a day. I felt horrible. I was going to stop using it. Good thing I saw the video of Dr. Ray, a neurologist who was using it for his Parkinson's patients. He said if you're using it for more than an hour, you're overdoing it. So I did it for 20 minutes. Here's what happened in the last 2 months. I have no pain. Wow. I can bend and lift. I feel stronger each day. I started noticing the difference. I've begun working again. incredibly. Now I can drive. And also other things I didn't expect happens. My moles, skin tags. What's this? Wow. Can you believe that testimony? God is good. We thank God for that. It's very long, but because it happened for so long, imagine for 15 months, this person has spinal injury. 4 spines were compressed, and the doctors missed it, and she couldn't walk. She couldn't even shower for 5 months. Can you believe not being able to cook, drive? From being an active person, she couldn't do anything. And when she used the ITeraCare for the first time, she said, no, this is not working. It's not working. She was gonna stop it. But then she saw a video by a neurologist who was using it for his Parkinson's patient. And now this person, no more pain. Glory to God. Now she can bend and lift. Of course, she's not yet totally back to a regular, healthy, fit person, but you can see the difference. So they all clear this for sharing. So these are real life people. I don't even know them. Right. Her name is Julie Howard. You can find them. All right. Next one. Some have been pictures. All right. This is Julie Martinez Krushenski. My son and I have been using ITeraCare 1 for a month. He's a paraplegic and in a wheelchair. We both have 2 cups of wanted water. I do the same. We are both sleeping wonderfully. I haven't slept like this forever. My son was in his accident in September 2021, and he has never gotten great rest until now. He tells me the same, it's deep sleep. We all know that in order to body, we need rest. So if you're not sleeping well at all, of course, it could be spiritual. We're going to discuss that tomorrow. We do have Sunday lives every Sunday, God willing, where we just do prayers. We don't mention ITeraCare. We don't refer that at all. So yeah, if you're not sleeping well, probably it could be spiritual. So if it's spiritual, it has to be addressed spiritually. You have to pray, demonic attacks, things like that. They come in the night. But if it's like physiologically, then like this person with a picture here, this is their testimony with this, Julie Krushenski. They sleep like a baby whenever they use ITeraCare because your body is now at its peak health performance, peak health because your body is recharged. All right. Let's continue. Some are not so like great, like difference that the dead is raised to life, but just real life. The important thing is the real life. It's different for you. And again, it doesn't mean that you hear someone say, this happened to me, that it will happen to you. No, because your body is different from my body and everybody is different. And it will respond in its own way. But one thing we can tell you is it will help you. It will help your body. How it will help is you will see it. You will be able to see it and hopefully you come back here and let others know about ITeraCare. So this is the perfect Christmas gift, people. Instead of giving your loved ones the new iPhone, which will become obsolete next year because another iPhone will come out. Are you trying to change some settings? Babe. Sorry about that. I'm back. Yes. So instead of buying your loved ones some other presents, I hope you get them the ITeraCare. ITeraCare because health is wealth. And if you have one wand in the house, one ITeraCare, the whole house can use it. The whole house can use it. You can lend it, share it with your family, just blow them for 15, 20 minutes, and they will thank you for a lifetime. They will thank you so much. Back in Nairobi, our Nanay Nancy, she used to go to town and they were charging 2,000. How much were they charging in Nairobi?
2,000 in 1 hour.
2,000 shillings for 1 hour. That's one way to make business. So you can also order this and conduct therapy sessions where you are. Huh? They were charging 2,000 just for 1 hour of this therapy, and people were coming because the feeling, the improvement, and the help that they get after just wanting, even for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. How would we order one? All you need to do is to click on the link below there and enter the amount. As easy as that. So click on this link below, and on the amount you have to change it to 420, or if you're in the US it's 380. It's $380. If you're in the US, you're blessed because it's free shipping. For Europe, it's 499 if you're in Europe because of European taxes. If you're in the UK, it's free shipping also, but it's 450. If you're in Africa, it's 420. If you're in the Philippines, it's 320. It depends where you are. So 420. So if you're there, just click on the link on the amount, put in 420. That's for $420. And then in the remarks, please, 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 put your name and your email, because we've had 3 orders that clicked the order and didn't put their name and their email, and we're busy looking for them. Hey, where do we send your order? So please click on the link. In the amount, put in 420, or if you're in the US, put in 380, or whatever applies to you. And then in the remarks, put in your name and your email, because that's where I will write to you and ask you, where do I send your device? So we thank God for all of you who are watching this Christmas. Let's have a Merry Christmas. Again, government health ministry statistics show that December is the highest mortality month, unfortunately, because we don't know. Maybe it's all the parties, eating, drinking, like drinking juices, not alcoholic. Of course, there's also a lot of alcoholic drinking going on. Hopefully, you're not one of them. If you are, hopefully you get delivered from that. But even just the partying, a lot of foods. So this Christmas, let's cut down our portion. Watch out if you serve the plate, cut it in half and just eat the half. The sodium less, and the sugary drinks, all of these juices. Try to cut down, drink more water, and really portion. The desserts, let's cut the amount of desserts that we're eating, less sugar, and more exercise, because December really hits the ER, the emergency room, a lot. So instead of all of that, let's just buy ourselves and our loved ones this ITeraCare. Get it, because you get it once and that's it. Like this particular device, we've had it for 3 years, and it has helped tremendously. Some of our kids have atopic, or is it called atopic eczema. Yes. Serious case of psoriasis for my old family friend. She's a principal. She lives in Pampanga. And for the longest time, she couldn't go out. And her dermatologist actually tried everything, pills, creams, and lotions, and regimens, also strong steroids using on her. And then her dermatologist finally called her for a meeting and told her, I'm actually referring you to a different doctor. She asked the dermatologist, why? Well, to be honest, I've tried everything I know on you, on your psoriasis, and nothing's working, as you've seen. So I've given up. So before she went to the next doctor, somebody introduced to her ITeraCare. And she said, oh, yeah, it's too expensive. She was thinking, if you look at the cost, you're going to say it's expensive. But if you see the investment and the hospital trips it will save you, and how much it will help you in your family, improve your health and the others, your loved one, You you will really cry when you see the difference of freedom from the bondage, freedom from the bondage of pain. Pain. Imagine your loved one in pain, popping painkillers, which have the tendency to be addictive, or opioids, and just popping pills. And then they say they're pain free. They're pain free. They can walk. Earlier, we heard about that woman who was bedridden for 5 months, couldn't shower, couldn't bend, had to sleep sitting up for 5 months, and couldn't drive, couldn't cook, couldn't do anything, and has been to to 5 different doctors, been in hospital 15 months. It didn't work. It didn't work. They were helping, they were going somewhere, but she was still bedridden. This ITeraCare, at first she wanted to give up because she didn't see it right away, but she continued. Now she said she's no longer in pain, absolutely no pain. Now she can stand up, now she can bend, she even lifts. Can you imagine? So it's worth it. If I were you, this Christmas, instead of spending for other things, have a healthy Christmas this year and invest. Go get your ITeraCare unit. Be careful, there are many fake ones out there because it's really going all over the world. When people see how much it has helped them, this thing is really going all over. It's spreading like wildfire. There is a right way to use this, especially if you're getting it from us. We take care of everyone who communicates with us. We send them the step-by-step guide. It's very simple to use. You just plug it in and then you turn it on. Circular motion, circular motion. Do not stay in one spot. Just circular, keep it going. And then 2 minutes here on the palm, 2 minutes on the other palm, 2 minutes everywhere else. And then you drink the water that was also charged with the ITeraCare before and after. All right? So guys, have a safe and healthy Christmas. We want to enjoy and celebrate, of course, the birth of Jesus, because Jesus is the season for the reason. We don't want to send all of you to heaven this festive season. We shall live and testify of the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. So watch out on those parties, watch out on stress. Pray for journey mercies every time you're traveling. A lot of drunk people out there because it's the season of making merry, of parties. A lot of drunk drivers on the road. So every time before you travel, make sure you have the journey mercies. Make sure you cover yourself in the blood. All right? And guys, drink lots of water, take care of yourself, get enough sleep, and watch out and invest in ITeraCare, because take it from us, it really helps. Of course, it's not the only thing that helps. There's so many other things, so many other products out there. At the same time, when we've seen that it has really helped even change people's lives. We were telling you the other day in Papua New Guinea, no other than our dear, we call her sister because she's basically family. They had to go with this person to the government office to register that now, because you know he's blind. He was blind. He was legally blind. In some countries, I don't know about in your country, but in Papua New Guinea, apparently, and even here in the Philippines, people with disabilities, they register with the government. I don't know how it works in your country. But in my country, in the Philippines, people with disabilities, you register with the government and then you're given an ID card. Yes, you actually get discounts everywhere you go. And you get a priority. Like if there's a bank line or a restaurant line, the line is ridiculously long for like an hour. You get to skip that line if you're registered PWD or person with disability. So some countries register their people with disabilities. Anyway, this story of how ITeraCare impacted that person in Papua New Guinea. This guy had to go back to the government office and register again that now he can see. Now he's able to see after many sessions with the ITeraCare. Of course, that is the doing of the Lord. We give God the glory. But God is also, using stuff. He can use things as he said in Revelations, the leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nations. So God uses things, technologies. Remember when he sent the ravens to the prophet to feed him. So if he's using us technology right now to help our body go to its optimum level, it's still the Lord healing us. But so guys, invest in ITeraCare. Don't wait for another sick season of infirmity. Of course, God is our healer. He's our Jehovah Rapha, our healer. And we know that by his stripes we are healed. We're just taking advantage as well for the things that he has equipped us, and especially me, if I've seen it with my own eyes. See it with my own eyes. I've used this. This has helped me with my back pain, with my sciatica. My relatives will tell you, I was in Kenya. I called them. I called all of my siblings in the Philippines. Guys, help me. Please help me for my hospitalization. I was there in Kenya. They had to send me some help because I was bedridden, and they did. They came through for me. I was under therapy. Then after moving forward, ITeraCare really helped me. My sciatica, my back pain. I couldn't even carry my children, even just one child. It was so bad I couldn't carry. And yet I was very young, and I'm still young, relatively young. You expect to have back issues later on in life, right? Of course, the mothers, I don't know how you guys do it. Giving birth really spoils your back. So shout out to all the mothers out there, or even the women who really work hard and put that strain in their back. So I don't know how you guys do it. So yeah, I was bedridden for a time, and I couldn't carry or lift even simple light bags. I couldn't carry. At first, Reverend Lynn thought I was joking. She was like, "What are you saying? Come carry this." That day that it happened, she didn't know it was that serious. The doctor even told me that I needed to have surgery right then. All right. Of course, we prayed, and the bishop prayed for me at church, and it was a process, and the Lord healed me. I give him all the glory, not to Itera. And then later on, the ITeraCare really helped me sustain this. This comment says, Yukari says, "Hi, how are you? And long time see you in Merry Christmas Day." Yes, Merry Christmas Day to you too. Yukari, we're just advising people to have a healthy Christmas because according to statistics, December has a huge spike in hospital visits, and we don't want to be one of them. We don't want to be part of the statistic. How can we do that? Of course, by prayer, that the Lord keep us from all evil. You can be healthy, you can be driving well, then another drunk person cuts you off. God forbid. So we have to turn to the Lord for protection, that his angels go before us. And also we have to watch our portion, to watch what we eat in this season, and the portion, if we can reduce it, and the sodium, especially the sodium, salty stuff, flavor stuff, and sugar, lots of sugar in all our drinks. And yeah. Oh, I see, I understand. Yes. And also, if you're gonna give yourself or your loved ones, instead of purchasing that gadget, purchasing that thing, I highly recommend you just invest in ITeraCare. You get it once for you and your family. Yes, for you and your family, and then you will enjoy it for like it stays there. This one has been with us for 3 years again, and there's a warranty. God forbid it breaks down. If it's still covered in the warranty, you know, that's good. And it's not like consumable. You just plug and play. Right. All right. Any other questions? You can get it here. Click on the link there, and in the amount, just change it to 420. If you're in Africa, 425. If you're in the US, it's 380. And then in the remarks, put in your name and your email where you're going to communicate with us. Or just write to us at lizcribe@gmail.com. That's LIZZCRIBE@gmail.com. All right, tomorrow is already Christmas Eve. Once again, let me just do a recap. ITeraCare is a terahertz device. It charges your cells. You know, many of us don't know our cells actually have bioelectricity. Yes, it does. It has the optimum voltage that it needs to possess for it to function well. And so when the ITeraCare is blown on you, it raises your cell's energy to the optimum level, and then it is able to flush out all the cells that are tired, broken, damaged, and not working. It flushes them out. You get a detox. And then now the second thing it does is it rejuvenates your cells. They are now at the optimum level. The third thing is it promotes circulation of your body. We're 70% water, right? And in the blood, it needs to have that circulation. I went to a clinic and they did, I don't even know the medical term, where they had like a microscope or a camera. Somehow I was seeing, no, they drew blood. They drew blood from me, from my veins, and they put it under a microscope that they projected on the television. So I could see the structure of my blood. Of course, I'm not a doctor. I didn't know what all that was. But I could see what they explained were this is separate from my ITeraCare. This was at a clinic. How my blood were crumpled or clumps. So it was not flowing well. So ITeraCare, what it does, it breaks that up and allows your blood and your liquids, your flow, your circulation to flow better. And next, what ITeraCare does is it enhances your meridian points. It's not a common thing in Western medicine, but in Eastern and traditional medicines, meridian points are well known and well studied and well utilized. But what we know in the West and in doctors and medicines are the lymph nodes. We have lymph nodes. So ITeraCare also helps processes that out, and you're able to function well. And then next, finally, it puts your body into its optimum rejuvenation level, that it can heal itself. The body has the ability to heal itself. If you get a cut, you can see it close up, it heals itself. So with the ITeraCare, it's just enabling your body to use its God-given ability to heal itself, right? It uses the terahertz frequency that is between microwave and infrared, so 300 to 3000 microns. And also it is scalar. It is very safe to use. A child can use this, and of course with supervision, but it's easy to operate. You just plug it on the wall outlet, on your electricity outlet, then you switch it on. All right, 2 minutes on your palm, 2 minutes on the other palm, 2 minutes everywhere, rotating, okay? Winding. Don't stay not stationary in one spot because it's kind of hot. All right, but heating the body. All right, this season we have so much more testimonies. I don't know if I should read a couple of them. And Namibia, you can just do for Namibia, do 420 for Namibia. And please put your name in the remarks and your email where we will communicate with you so that we can ship it to you. And thank you so much for everyone else who have already gotten this from us. They've written to me. Hopefully they come on here. I don't know if some of you are in the live because they've commented to me and they're loving it. They even want to now share it with their loved ones, with their sons who have back pains. I don't, if I may, I hope I'm not revealing. We have, I can mention maybe their first names, the ones who have gotten it from us. Sister Junie, Sister Denise, Brother Dennis. So many of you guys have gotten it from us. And so far you're loving it. Thank you so much for that. And this is the reason we're doing this. This is the reason we're doing this also, is we're sharing it because it has helped us. If you've seen something that has helped you and helped others, what is wrong with sharing it with others, right? So this is what we're doing so that this Christmas, it won't pass you by. Another Christmas, another purchase, another Christmas gift. Why not invest in ITeraCare gift? In Australia, we've actually, does it work with inflammation? This is the best for inflammation. This is the best for inflammation, especially when you use it with drinking. You drink the charged ITeraCare water before you use it, and then you will see the inflammation go down. And of course, we know so many diseases have inflammation involved, arthritis and pain. This works so much with the inflammation. Even people with like big, I don't know what you call them. Is it goiter? So they keep on using it, keep on using it. Of course, it's not overnight, but the more consistent they use it, some of them, it just bursts, it comes out, and then it returns to normal. Those are some of the testimonies that we have had. Disclaimer again, we're not saying this will happen to you because each body is different. What we're saying is it will help you. So the way it will manifest in your body, you will see it for yourself. Because you know, you cannot say, oh, this happened to George, this will happen to me. No, but one thing is for sure, it will help you for the simple reason that it puts your body at its optimum level, and your body knows what to do. Your body actually knows what to do best. We just have to get out of the way, with a lot of stuff we're putting on it, bad food, bad stuff. But anyway, yes, inflammation, this is great with inflammation. Hypo, Mary and Oliva. Yes. So any more questions that I can answer straight from you? I don't know if I should read more of the feedback that has happened, the testimonials, because some of them are even ridiculous. Some of them I'm not even sharing online because they just sound like out of a movie. And of course, we're aware that there's so many products out there in the internet where they claim everything. Oh, this will cure everything. This is a cure for cancer. This will bring back the dead to life. And we want to stay away from those sensationalism and unbacked, no evidence kind of thing. And so many other products there are also good. We're not saying they're not there. And we're not saying ITeraCare is the only one. No, not at all. Some of them are even free, are available. Garlic is amazing. Ginger, acai berry, a lot of herbal things, all right? Vitamin C, water, rest. Just sleeping enough helps your body. But again, if you're not able to sleep, if you have insomnia, this can really help you. Okay, this can help you. What we've read earlier, the mother and the son, they have not slept well for years. And after they've used this, now they sleep so deeply. Did you know that your body has to enter that deep state of sleep? It's called REM, that REM level. There are different kinds of sleep. You may be sleeping enough hours, but maybe you're not getting the quality sleep. Maybe you're bothered. Something at night is waking you up. Okay, if it's spiritual, then you have to deal with it spiritually. Okay, it could be demonic. Then you have to engage in prayer, get your pastor to pray with you. You have to fast for it. Or if it's physiological, something in your body, then this one really can help you with that. And of course, other things. So, yes. Mary Ann Oliva, taga saan po ba kayo? Taga dito sa Pilipinas. I'm from the Philippines. Just came back. 1 year now. I'm coming from Kenya. Will you scream as loud as you can? Lachlan Noble. I don't know what kind of question is that. Will you scream as loud as you can? You sound like a DJ at a hype party asking us to scream. Are you asking us to scream, or will you scream if you used ITeraCare? Yes, you will scream for joy because of all the hospital visits that you can now, that you don't have to go to anymore because it makes you healthy. And you will scream as loud as you can when you see your loved ones get relief from the pain. Scream. Yes, I can read you scream. I don't know if you're asking a genuine question, Lachlan, or you're just kidding or having a good time, or I don't know what you're trying to say. Anyway, back to ITeraCare. Get your ITeraCare this Christmas instead of buying that fancy new gift. Or if you've already bought it, okay, add this to your gift. Yes, add this. Guys, if you don't have yet your ITeraCare, don't wait. Don't spend that Christmas bonus. Spend it on ITeraCare because it has, oh my goodness, it helps. Even just for white hair. The other testimony was the white hair was growing too much. They used it, now it's all jet black. Can you believe? Even the glow, even the skin tags, moles and warts, a lot of people are reporting that they're just falling off. They're just falling off. And also things in the body. There was this person, his testimony was he had something embedded in his leg, a foreign object, for years, and continuously drinking ITeraCare water and using it. It just came out. It just came out because the body knows what to do when we get out of the way. So this ITeraCare is putting your body at its optimum state because of the frequency when you're blowing it, you see? Or if you have a sore throat, all right, ITeraCare, guys. I just wanted to read all the testimonies on top of our testimonies on our own, because some of the other things, all right. I don't know what else to say. Is that have a healthy Christmas. Christmas, let's watch out what we eat, how much we eat, the sodium, the salt, the sugar, the processed food, guys. Try to cut it down, cut it in half. If you can't throw it away, cut it in half. Sugar, if you're using 2 spoons of sugar, use 1 this season. And watch out. Pray, cover yourself in the blood of Jesus, because lots of drinking out there, fornication going on, adultery going on. You don't want any part of that. And you have to be healthy. Let's be healthy this Christmas. And yes, if you have any questions, just write us at lizcribe@gmail.com. That's LIZCRIBE@gmail.com. And go get it for your family. And it's a one-time thing. You get it once. Why not be the first one to get it in your area? Or even if you're not the first one, help your neighbors, help your auntie, help your cousin, help your mom. Get your mom this one, get your son, get your sister, get yourself this one. I mean, it will help you stay alert for work, and it'll give you a glowing skin. Some of them are reporting glowing skin. They use the ITeraCare water to wash their face. All right. Stem cell is hitting nowadays, and the original stem cells, the real ones, they cost like $200 one shot. I know of one in Germany that costs that way, and it works, but you know, $200,000 US dollars per shot. This one can stimulate that. How? Ask me how. I'm waiting for someone to type how. Never mind. You use it on your back for at least 15 minutes, and it will activate the same things that the stem cell operation is doing, so you look younger. Actually, my siblings who have been doing this for 3 years now, if you compare their photo today to 2 years ago, instead of looking older today, they actually look younger. Of course, that's the glory of the Lord, since they are in Christ. At the same time, they're using this ITeraCare, and it hits that glow because your cell is rejuvenated. And of course, they're having better choices with their food. That too, yes. You know, getting all the junk, limiting the junk, fast food, and all of that canned good stuff. But yeah, they use this for drinking water, for washing the face, and blowing on them. All right. Yes, I hope this has been helpful for you, helpful information. All we want for you is to have a healthy Christmas, and let's not be another statistic in the government hospitals or private hospitals, or how many patients came in this year. Of course, some of those are beyond our control. At the end of the day, we just have to ask the Lord to give us grace and protection. But the things that we can do, let's be responsible. You can't say, oh, I've prayed, then how come I still got sick? Yeah, you prayed, but you still kept eating those food that you were eating. kept drinking all those nasty stuff you were drinking, kept doing those unhealthy habits. So some of those things are within our control. And God had nothing to do with those decisions that we make. And then in the end, some of us, we blame God. Oh, why is this happening to me? And yet, I know what I've been eating, what I've been drinking, what I've been doing, right? So let's have a healthy Christmas. And ITeraCare will help you and your whole family, even your whole village. Yes, your whole village can benefit from this. Your whole city from one ITeraCare. Because you just get it once. You plug it, you play it, that's it. All right, guys, click on the link, and it's already an hour, and I'm gonna keep it on time, an hour. And thank you. Merry Christmas. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season, and have a very Merry Christmas and a healthy Christmas, especially with ITeraCare water. We love you. Stay healthy.